Good evening, welcome to my new channel, all about football, football facts, stats, predictions, just everything to do with football. So I'm going to start off with a nice simple quiz, and we're going to name the clubs that have always been in the Premier League, not that have always been in the Premier League, for teams, every single team that's ever been in the Premier League, I should have said, since its inception in 1992-93. I'm going to do this from memory. I'm an absolute football fanatic, and I'm going to do not a little bit of a twist, but so I'll keep on track. I'm going to do it by trying to remember which three teams were relegated each season. And I'm going to start from most recently because that's what's going to be at the top of my memory. So before we start, let's think what we're on. 2016-17 was the last season. Yeah, okay. So we had Hull City. Marco Silva nearly kept them up. Middlesbrough sacked Karanka about halfway through. I was surprised he went down. Not towards the end, but at the start of the season I thought they'd stay up. And Sunderland with Moyes, who was pretty terrible. Then the season before, I think Aston Villa got 17 points. They were utterly shocking. And we had Norwich and also Newcastle. Then we're back to when Leicester won the league. And who went down that season? I'm trying to think. That wasn't when Villa... In fact, that was when Villa went down. The season before that, when Chelsea won. 2014-15. We had QPR, that was there last season. We had Burnley and I think it was Hull again, so I've already put them in. Before that, 13-14, brilliant season. Cardiff's only season in the top flight. Fulham ended their stay in the top flight, and Norwich again went down. Season before that, QPR, bit of a yo-yo club in recent seasons. Reading, and who went down? That was when Wigan went down as well. So the season before that, 2011-12, was Manchester City's first title-winning season, and I remember actually Wolves went down, and I thought at the start of the season they'd stay up, but it just didn't work out for them. And then we had the two Lancashire clubs, Blackburn and Bolton. Now before that, it was when I was gutted because Blackpool didn't stay up, and they had 39 points. They did really well. And it was Birmingham and also West Ham that went down as well. That was a brilliant season at the bottom end of the table because it went right down to the last day. You didn't know who was going to go down. I think West Ham were the only ones who were confirmed relegation at that point. So then we go back to the last decade, 2009-10. Yeah, that was when Portsmouth, didn't they get docked about 10 points for going into administration. Then you had Burnley and Hull. 2008-9, that was Middlesbrough, Newcastle, we've got them, and West Brom, that was the last time they were relegated. 2007-8, Derby, with the worst ever record in the Premier League, 11 points, and Reading and Birmingham went down with them. 2006-7, that was when Watford, not Reading, they stayed up. They were promoted with Sheffield United, who happened to go down with... That was when Charlton ended their long stay in the top flight. So that brings us to 2005-6, Sunderland, Birmingham and West Brom from memory. 2004-5, Crystal Palace, have we got them in yet? That was when they were last relegated with Southampton. Don't think we've got them. And Norwich, they've been relegated a few times, haven't they? Where are we? 2003-4, Wolves. Oh no, they were relegated. I've already put them in. Leeds, and I'm still gutted they're not in the top flight. And Leicester. So yeah, 2003-4. That was when I first properly got into football, and I've just watched loads of history reruns since then. 2002-3, West Ham, West Brom, Sunderland. 2001-2, we had Ipswich, Derby, and Leicester. 1990,000. This is no, 2001, I forgot that. Coventry, Bradford. I just remember seeing league tables. My memory is ridiculous. Manchester City, that was funny thinking they were actually relegated from the Premier League. Then we go back to 2000, nearly 20 years ago, when Wimbledon and Sheffield Wednesday were in the league. Who we got before that? 98-9, Charlton, Nottingham Forest. This is where it gets a bit tricky. And Blackburn, we've got them. Okay, this is where my mind gets a bit foggy, so I'm going to think of teams who have never been relegated. Manchester United, their rivals Liverpool. Then we have Arsenal, Chelsea and Everton and Tottenham, who have never been relegated. So we need 8 left. Who's been in the Premier League in the first few seasons that have never come back up again? We've got Oldham. I often forget they were ever in the Premier League. Sheffield United, we put them in. Palace and Forest. Swindon, they were another one. So, oh dear. My mind's going. Oh, Cardiff. No. 92, 93, 93, 4, 4, 5. QPR, City, Bolton, 96, 97. And I am getting a bit stuck. Oh, of course. We've got Stoke and Swansea who have never been relegated because they've not been up that long. And Bournemouth, we have them. So, has anyone been in the Premier League for the first time? Yes, Huddersfield and Brighton. Right, we've got 2 minutes to get this last one. And I know it's going to be one where I'm going to go, should have got that. Who else was promoted with those two? It was Newcastle, so it can't be them. I must have missed someone out from the 90s to have been relegated. Are they in alphabetical order? No, they're not. I'd be gutted if I don't get this. Who's had just one seat? 97-8. Barnsley. They're another team that I forget that were ever in the Premier League. Yeah, Barnsley. They were relegated with Palace and... was it Bolton in 1998? Anyway, that's my first quiz. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how many you got. And I'll see you all very soon with another video.